Well, I'm Lena from Germany.
My name is Ash, and I am from Whitefield, New Hampshire, United States.
I'm Maria, and I was born in Germany, but I live in Amsterdam.
My name is Owen, and I'm from England.
Hi, I'm Meryl. I'm from Singapore.
My name is Shachar. I'm from Israel.
I'm Yorai, from Israel as well.
I'm Mareike and I'm from Berlin.
Hi, and I'm Christian, also from Berlin.
My name is Simone, and I'm from Brazil.
I started in September last year.
I've been couch surfing about a week and a half, and this is my third couch surfing experience.
On the website, it's for maybe for half a year or something.
What's that? Like 4 or 5 months? Yeah.
Only just the past 3 weeks that I was here.
Since we started traveling, that was about 4.5 months ago.
We have couch surfing since 8 months now.
I'm couch surfing since March of this year, so 4 months.
My best experience was probably I met some couch surfers on the big meeting in Bangkok, and the next day we ended up meeting in a smaller group, 4 of us, painting the walls in the room of the one girl that was actually staying in a hippie community. And so yeah, we did some weird wall paintings.
So far this one, actually. You guys are really awesome, and I've had a great time here because I feel like the vibe really matches that of my friends back home, and it reminds me a lot of just kind of things I'm used to. I feel really comfortable, so it's been great. But really all of the couch surfing experiences I've had have all been really nice so far.
You?
I think I've got to say this place, to be honest. I definitely have. Just the location, and yeah, it's been amazing here. It's been really good.
Each experience has its own merits and all that. I don't really have a best experience. Or maybe here, since there are martial ants lying around.
Some guy from here in New Zealand, Wanganui, he found us on the Couchsurfing, and he sent us a message, and he said, I see you are traveling in the area, and I invite you to my place. Yeah, and he was really passionate about Israel, so he wanted to share his passion with us and with other Israelis. So when we got here, he gave us a flat basically, really big one, like the ones you pay for hundreds of dollars for a night, and he gave it for us for free. And he was extremely nice, and we felt like we were in home, and it was amazing.
For me, every experience was good. We have been to 13 couch surfing houses so far in New Zealand, all over both islands, so it was all good. I really enjoyed it, and I can't say if...
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Yeah,
we had
it's
really special places, and
yeah,
everybody was special, and everybody was a really good experience for us.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot say that one or other was the best, because all experiences has been to me very, very nice, and I have learned too much with all couch surfers. They are completely different, and I learned too much with them.
I had this little thing going on with a couch surfing host, and when I came back for the second surfing it was a bit awkward, but we sorted it out after talking for a while.
My worst experience, I mean, this one wasn't that bad, but it was the last experience I had in Rotorua when the other girl I was couch surfing with was hooking up with the couch surfing host, because it was just awkward, and I felt like I was invading their romantic time by sleeping on the couch there. So that was kind of weird.
I didn't have one. It was I had only 2 people where I did some couch surfing, and they were really nice. So
I haven't had any bad experiences couch surfing. No, I haven't had one bad experience couch surfing. It's been all good.
No, I haven't had one. Well, I think there was this guy. He was nice, but the town that he lived in was very weird and creepy little town, and we drove like 2 hours in Tasmania to get there. And the whole atmosphere was very creepy.
We just sat all day near the computer and I don't know, look at some. He has a table full of gadgets. Yeah, he said that he's addicted to gadgets and he just buy them and then put them on the table, and that's it. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of, I don't know, mechanical, and it was okay. It was weird, yeah.
Yeah, but he was a good guy.
He was a good guy, but it was
I guess it was the whole place.
None at all.
Yeah, I think we answered this question. We had really good ones.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have any bad and almost bad experience. Only very good, really good experience.
I would love to live in Ireland.
So far, traveling to Yosemite, California, and in the high Sierras there, that was a place where I thought I could definitely live. It's just an incredibly beautiful natural area. Gorgeous.
I like Spain a lot, but now I'm here in New Zealand. I must say it's very. I don't know. Maybe New Zealand.
I kind of like to be close. I think if I had to say somewhere, it would be somewhere in Europe, somewhere a bit hotter than England. Yeah, probably like Spain or Portugal. Yeah.
If I had to pick, I'd pick New Zealand.
Well, we only been. I mean, in this trip we've only been to Australia and New Zealand, and we love New Zealand much more.
Hard to say.
Yeah, that's really hard to say. I traveled not that much because New Zealand was my really first trip, so I think I really love it here. And at the moment I would say maybe I can live here, but I'm not sure. I must be going for more traveling.
Yeah, for me it's also kind of hard to say, but I've been traveling a lot in Asia and I really like it there, but it's always like hard to say if I could live there for all my life, maybe for a certain time, but and also New Zealand I really like it and I like the people, and yeah, but it's kind of hard. I also really like Berlin and my home and my friends and family, so yeah, I maybe say I'm happy to live there as well.
Yeah, Berlin is a really special place
to
live, and we had almost fun with our friends and family, and sometimes it's a strange city, and yeah, but it's also a good balance to live there.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good question to someone that is traveling and looking for a new life and a new way of living, but I'm really not sure about. I think I could live in almost all places that I travel because I'm liking too much, but I really doesn't have an opinion. No, at this moment I don't have.
Yeah, because in Ireland I thought, well, I've been working in this organization, but I want to travel on my own. And I actually wanted to come to New Zealand after watching The Lord of the Rings.
Originally, I came to New Zealand through hike a long distance trail called the Te Araroa that goes from Cape Reinga to Bluff, and I was hiking it northbound. but because the trail is so unfinished and involves so much road walking right now, and because I'm alone, it takes you to really isolated places with bad footing, I changed my mind, and now I'm kind of just along for the ride, seeing where experiences take me.
Because I'm very much how you call this, engaged in the dolphin and whale rescue field. So that's why I came here, because I know many people here by Facebook, and I wanted to do some dolphin and whale stuff, and do some filming, and do some stilt walking action. So that's why I'm here.
I had lots of friends that have been out here, and loads of people just recommended it to me, and I knew it was going to be just amazing scenery and places to go out in nature, and so that's my main reasons.
I was here 2.5 years ago, and I love the scenery, so I wanted to come back to visit, explore more.
New Zealand is it's a very popular destination for Israelis, because after the army service, you want to go and explore and feel the real things and the real purpose. Yeah, and you find it here because New Zealand offers the travelers its nature, and it's really unique, I believe. So we came here to find ourselves, to feel the freedom that we lack during the army, because now we have our own car and we do whatever we want. We drive to whatever. And I don't think that trip to any other country will do the same for us.
We just wanted to go away for a year and experience something new, and New Zealand seemed to be a good country because it's so far away from home.
It's really on the bottom of the world.
Yeah, and nobody would visit us. So I don't know, and we had lots of good things, and we weren't so interested in Australia, and so we thought about an English-speaking country. It makes it easier, and it was a good choice.
The best what we can do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a place that I always, a long time ago, I think like 20 years ago, I'm thinking about coming here. When I see the landscapes and the nature here, it's a long time ago I wanted to come here, and now that I decided to travel, it was one of the principal places to come. So I'm really happy to be being here.
I have not seen so much of it so far, but yeah, I think it's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, in a lot of ways I have. I didn't expect to be spending as much time in towns, so that's been a little bit different than I expected, but otherwise it was pretty much what I expected, which is just a place that has a wealth of wilderness and really beautiful natural areas.
I didn't expect so much. So I don't know, but it's better than I thought. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. I was very open. I was like, I go here and then we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's completely lived up to its expectations. Like I said, loads of people recommended it. So yeah, and it's been absolutely brilliant. I loved it.
Yes. Since I was here like 2 years ago.
Yep. And more.
Yeah. I think we read many books and saw pictures and movies, but you must go in the country to have the experience. So I'm not really sure about this.
Yeah, it's always different when you're really here. Like, I mean, you saw all these nice pictures of the nature, and then if you're here, it's so different because it's overwhelming. It's just so good. And yeah, and the people, that was maybe, I haven't expected to be like that. People are so open-minded and so friendly, and it's always so laid back and relaxed, and yeah, I haven't expected it like that, I think. So yeah, there were some surprises. Yeah.
That surprised me really, the people here.
Yeah.
When you live in on the other side of the world in Europe, it's different.
Yeah.
And you can feel the people live here on a small island and have not that much contact to Europe and America. That makes it special here, and also the people.
Yes, it's really. I was expecting to find a place with nature, nature, and I really found, and I still have a lot of. I'm expecting more because I'm traveling only in the north, and I know that the south is completely different. Has another kind of nature and landscapes, and I'm expecting more. But now here in North Island, I'm really happy with the kind of things that I found here.
Most of them are very open and friendly and tend to invite people to their place and ask where you're from, and they are interested.
My opinion of New Zealanders is that they're extremely hospitable, very helpful, nice people, very receptive to having tourism here in their country, which I only expected to a certain extent. I mean, people had told me how kind all the Kiwis were, and it's definitely true, true even more than I thought it was. So everyone's been so kind to me, and everyone that I've met also of the Maori population is just really chill and laid back, and really I've met a lot of great people here. So.
Oh, they are very nice people. Yeah, actually all the people I met, they were really kind and nice and open, and yeah, I think that New Zealand is a country where you can notice that people are used to travel, and you know, there are enough things to do for travelers, and so the whole mentality is more open to people who travel, and it's really nice.
Most of the New Zealanders I've met have been really chilled, nice, outgoing, open-hearted, just, yeah, like, it's a lot nicer than English people generally, and just, you know, you can walk down the street and smile at someone and they don't think you're going to murder them or something, so, you know, it's a bonus.
Generally, they're really friendly. I can like walk the streets and they return a smile to me. Or at least half of them do.
But I think they're generally very nice people, very easygoing.
Yeah, very calm. Nice.
Yeah, as we already said, they are so open-minded, and we really like them all, and like they're also interested in us, and it's not that they think, oh, another bloody tourist. They all like, they seem to be really interested, and we had a lot of chats with the locals, and yeah, like I found it really refreshing that the people are so, you know, and yeah, that you talk to everyone, even in the supermarkets. So it wouldn't happen in Berlin. So everybody is like looking down, and you know, it's, yeah, so that was really...
We never found a really grumpy people.
No, not really. It was all really nice, and they were so helpful, and yeah, if we had a question, you know, it was, yeah, just so good.
Oh, I'm loving these people. You are really, really friendly, and you receive very well all people, and it's very different from, I cannot say about the country that I come from, because it's a really big country, and have different kind of people, but my city, people are completely different. You don't say good morning and hello to everybody. Today we were walking and you see everybody that you meet, you say hello, hello, and it's different to me. It's very nice. It's very simple and very nice. People say hello to each other even when you don't know.
I want to study and I want to do something that I'm happy with, and like what makes me happy is helping people somewhere out there, so I hope that's what I can do later.
My number one goal in life right now is to just become closer to the earth and my spirituality thereof. I'm kind of a pantheist, so I would like to be able to spend more time solo in the wilderness and kind of develop a strong relationship there with nature and improve on what I already have done. So that's the biggest goal in my life these days.
My goal is to make a really good film about dolphins and whales, get more deeper into the dolphin and whale field, maybe find some work. That would be great.
Eventually, I'd like to start up my own festival or business, my own festival business, and then eventually buy my own piece of land and build myself a house and have a veggie patch, and yeah, that's basically my long-term goal, to have my own piece of land where I can do what I want.
I don't really have any goals. Maybe short-term goals is to like graduate and I don't know, maybe continue with academia or something, but they're really vague.
I don't know, Israeli don't get to think about it for a long time because of the army. I mean, people from all over the world, they finish high school and then they go to like do it, whatever it is, to live the life they want. And in Israel, you need to postpone those thoughts because you're going to the army and then you go travel and so we never thought about it.
I think the main goal is just to find a good place to build a home, if it's in Israel or not, and to feel safe and have your family there. That's the main idea.
So, see more parts of the world, more interesting parts, and explore the country with couchsurfing. Maybe that's a really good way to explore a country, because you can see the local lifestyle and the real life, not only the tourist things. And yeah, but I think you must never forget your own roots in your own country and your family. That's also what very important is, I think. Also, especially when you go on traveling, you must never forget your own roots.
Yeah, I think it's also a goal is to be happy, and traveling makes me happy, so it's kind of, yeah, I like it. So I think that's the goal, and also to be, if we are back home, also to stay happy and always think of these good times we had here, and yeah, not going. No, I think this year changed us, and like I'm not the same person now when I'm going back, so I don't want to.
You are the same.
Yeah, I'm the same person, but my horizon is much like I broaden my horizon and I get to know so many good things, and I also want to do these things at home, and so I actually made a list. Yeah,
a long list.
Yeah, long list. So what we can do, and yeah, be more creative and stuff like that, and yeah, so. Enjoy life, it's a good goal.
I stopped everything in my life. I'm 34 years old and I decided to stop everything. And now my goal is, the first thing that my first goal is to be happy and to live a real life that I wasn't living. So I'm traveling and knowing people and new cultures and new countries, and I'm looking for the best way of life and to be happy in first place.
One of the most bizarre things is that actually my dreams tell me where to travel to. So I started having dreams about Ireland when I was about 11. In Ireland I dreamt that I'm going to New Zealand, but I wanted to go earlier anyway, but after that dream I was actually sure that I had to go. And now I had a dream in New Zealand that my next goal will be Scotland, so that's where I will go.
Yeah, there is one story. I was in India, that's some years ago, and that's really stupid. I was climbing into a tree, and it was a high tree, and then I was sitting there for a while, and I really liked to sit in the tree and walk around, look around, and it was really nice. And actually I think I was sort of hidden behind the huge tree, but one of my leg was still hanging down. So after a while I saw people that were really like looking at me from a distance, like, what is this? Because they saw only my leg. And I left it there because I found it very interesting that people were so fascinated by my leg. And then they called for someone else, and after a while there were, I think, maybe 10 people. And they were really taking things to prepare themselves that I was maybe a snake or something, you know. Like, that was so funny. And I didn't move my leg. Actually my leg was almost dead in the end because I didn't want to move my... It was so curious. It was so funny, I mean, to see all these people just really thinking, what is there in this tree, and is it a snake, or is it something else, or is it a ghost, or what is it? And I mean, the Indian people are really very curious in a way, and sometimes they are also very naive, so they were really looking like, what's going on there, and all the people looking, and that was really bizarre, because it was only my leg and nothing else, you know. That was so funny. Yeah.
When I was in Australia, I met these people from my hometown in England, and we used to go to all the same parties. One of the guys that I met he grew up with a girl that I'd just been living with, and in a house, and we'd never met each other until we went to the other side of the world, and then we met out there, and we just had all these connections, and that happens quite a lot when you're travelling, and that's I always find that really bizarre when you like bump into people when it's like, and there's, you know, just a couple of degrees of separation.
Well, when I did my last surgery in my leg, I was walking with helping of, oh sorry, what's the name? Crutches. I was walking with something to help me to walk, and then I stopped with friends in a coffee to take a coffee, and when we finished, I stand up, and where was my gift? Was stolen. I couldn't believe. I couldn't walk. Someone has stolen, and I couldn't walk. I have to ask my friends to help me to walk. It's bizarre. It's someone who did it. I only in that time I only think that, oh, I really hope that someone who did it was really needing that more than I, because I could buy another one, and I really hope that someone couldn't buy, so took off of me. But it was really bizarre.
I think the world is going into chaos, and I'm scared.
My opinion on the state of the world, it disturbs me that people are so obsessed with material culture and with accumulating things. That really bothers me. I think that in a lot of areas of the world there's such a drive for consumerism. In fact, it's considered that your economy is doing well if people are buying, and just continuing to use and abuse resources. So that's kind of, I think that's negative. I don't think that the state of the world is really improving right now. Hopefully it will soon.
I think the state of the world generally, in my opinion, is pretty, it's not great really. Yeah, it's not great at all. There's lots of, just the way that people, what's viewed as like, as the way forward in the world, I don't agree with basically, and the fact that it's all about technology rather than sustainability and actually using our surroundings for the better rather than just excelling in technological advances. And I think most people have just lost touch with what's around them, nature, being in touch with the land, and I think that's quite depressing for me in a way. So, and generally I think the state of the world's pretty fucked up. To summarise.
Messed up, I guess, right now. At least, but there are some efforts trying, to try to right it and all that. I don't know how much. Whether it's enough.
I think the main problem today in the world, beyond all the political stuff, is that people hate a lot. Nations hate each other, countries, ethnic groups, or just, kids. The hate issue is, is just taking over, and that's what causes, I guess, all the chaos that's going around. And I think that until we don't stop hating each other for any reasons, it's not gonna move forward.
Yeah, I used to have I used to work as a youth instructor back at home. I used to work with children and teenagers and some sort of youth movements. And the thing that was most disturbing was the children. Because of all the modern world and
Technology.
Yeah, all the technology that getting better each day, that people don't get to see, children don't get to see the real things outside of their home. They're stuck inside with the computer, with the cell phone. Every communication goes through different kinds of screens, yeah. Whether it's the cell phone screen, whether it's the computer screen, it's the TV screen. And we don't get, children don't get enough face-to-face communications. And you can, I could see it when I was talking to them. They lack communication skills, very basic, like look in the eyes, or I can tell what you think of me, or what is your
Intuition.
What is your thoughts by looking at the expression of your face, and they cannot, because they don't look familiar to them. And that's, I believe, one of the biggest problems of the world, because it's only like yeah.
Could be better at the moment actually, with all this stuff going on in Japan, and yeah, but yeah, there are still some good people, and there are always bad people, so I don't know, it's hard to tell, but yeah.
Wow. I'm a positive person, so I know that the world is not really good. It's not the best place for human beings, but I know that the people doesn't makes the world a good place. So I think the answer is in our hands, and I really believe that everybody together we can change our minds and make our world better, and it's in our hands. Each one have to do your part and make the world a better place to everybody. I really believe.
No, I don't.
No, definitely not.
I don't trust any government.
No. Simply.
No. At least not my own government, because they do things only for themselves.
Nope. Not as I want to. It's not entirely no, but not as I want to trust them.
No. Basically no.
No.
Sometimes. I think that's also just people, and they try to make a good job, mostly. But it's hard to say. Sometimes I don't really trust the government, but in some reasons, yeah, I can trust them.
No.
I would definitely spend it with friends in beautiful spots I have been, and go to the seaside and see other spots I haven't seen and that I still want to see.
I would probably eat bread with salami and butter every single day, and I would become a complete hermit recluse and spend it you know, just kind of in the forest. That's where I'd like to be. But there definitely have to be, you know, a lot of chocolate and bread around, and wine and cigarettes. All my vices would have to be present in, you know, in large quantities.
It's very easy to answer. I would jump into in a pot with whales and dolphins. I would stay there and never go out again.
I'd be around all my friends and family. I'd try and have as much fun as possible. I'd try and do all the things that I've ever wanted to do. You know, just have some amazing adventures and experiences, and generally just have fun, party. Yeah, just live out my days as best I could, I suppose. Yeah, just.
I'll travel the world, what's left of it, and like drag my friends and family along.
Go to a lot of music concerts, probably.
Yeah.
Go see all the places that we haven't seen yet around the world.
Yeah, and maybe write something.
Yeah.
Like the opinions that we have on the world, and I don't know, leave something behind. I never thought about this, especially on this time, because we have a really nice time here and we live, and at the moment I never thought about my death, so I can't really answer this question.
I would do a lot of bungee jumping. I did it the first time here and I love it. And also skydiving and such things that are really, get you really adrenaline kick. So I love that, and I would go more traveling, and yeah, I think, yeah, do more couch surfing. It's great, and there are so many countries I really love to see, so yeah, I would spend my time with that. And with you have to come.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm leaving like I have only less than 6 months to live. 6 months, I think it's too much. It's too much time to me to think. I'm a kind of person that live. I live intensive every day, So I think 6 months to me, it's a question, it's too longer, so I'm leaving now. Like I would not live so much time far. Oh, my English is not so good to express, but I think you are understanding.
Yes.
And I can go kind of rolling it.
And I can move my ears also. I don't know if you can see it.
Yep, I can see it.
That's my weirdness.
Yeah, I don't have the...
Can you? I can't. How can I?
No, I wouldn't.
No way.
No, never, never.
Nah, I wouldn't. No.
I'll never sell any of my fingers for any amount of money, because that means I'll have to stop playing the guitar.
No.
Right.
No way.
No, never. I have such beautiful fingers.
Especially your thumb.
So I never would do this.
No, me neither.
No, definitely no. But I could give 3 fingers for one life. I could give.
Wings.
This is tough. I think that everyone does genetically have the ability to become in tune with their intuition and kind of open their third eye, if you will. So I would say that I wouldn't necessarily change people's genetics, but people would be able to do that more freely, or maybe they would just want to. So that's what I would say. People would listen more, you know, to their own signs and signals.
Oh, more hair? I would make sure that my hair would never fall out and always stay like this.
I think wings probably. Yeah, I think the ability to fly, or like some sort of flippers or something like that, so you could swim really well underwater. Like some crazy flipper feet or something. Yeah, one or the other.
I don't think I'll add anything, because I believe in evolution, and we have been like evolved in a way that we can adapt to our surroundings. Adding anything would just complicate matters and make it worse.
Wings.
Wings?
Or maybe fur. Against cold.
Yeah, but it would be very appealing.
Yeah.
You may
very sexy.
You may damage the whole man and woman stuff.
Yeah, I think wings will be the best.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wings.
I think we must speak the same language. That makes really easy.
The whole world.
Yeah. That
But it makes it easier, but also
then we
sometimes
don't have that many misunderstands, and everybody can talk to each other, and maybe it gives the whole world a bit of more of
what? Peace.
Peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the human body is a great machine. It's a great invention, and I wouldn't add anything, but I'd like to, for example, our brain we don't use. We think we have a lot of things in our body that we don't use. So I think it's really simple. We only have to use better our body. We don't have to add anything, and we don't have to change anything. Only use in a better way. That's okay.
I scrunch it.
I'm a folder. Yeah.
What is toilet paper?
Definitely fold. Yeah, every time. Yeah. I used to scrunch, but that was when I was a kid, and then I learnt the art of folding.
Scrunch, mostly. Fold.
Yeah.
Fold.
Fold.
Very private question. Fold.
Don't know.
Never
Maybe.
used it.
Sometimes I fold it, sometimes I scratch it.
I fold, and as I said to Shane, I'm a person that pay attention. Here you don't use to take the paper and put in a waste basket, but in Brazil we do, and I pay attention how people does it. I really pay attention, and my ex-partner he squash and I fold, and I think it was a problem in our relationship.
Two powers. Well, I would love to be able to fly and to heal people with my bare hands.
Oh, if I was a superhero, I would want to, in Harry Potter, they call it apparating. So I would want to be able to just like close my eyes and think about where I would want to be, and then poof, I'd be there. Like I wouldn't even have to fly like Superman. This would be way more advanced. I would just appear in other places.
I would like to be able to swim underwater, like dive, and not be. I don't have to go up and breathe. So, yeah, that's what I want.
I'd like to I think just being like physically strong and being able to run fast and just being able to scramble up any. Do you know what I mean? Just like scramble up any tree or climb a building. And the other one I think would be to be able to tell when people are lying. Yeah. So you can see truth. Yeah.
Psychic powers would be cool, but I think it would be dangerous if I have too much of it. Maybe to fly, so I don't have to pay for air tickets.
I think it's either flying or maybe like be invisible.
Wow, invisible. Yeah. For me, it's maybe go through walls or like know what other people think.
Yeah, read thoughts.
Read mind. Maybe flying. Sometimes I think it will be really interesting when you are invisible. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, invisible.
Yeah.
You can walk through other people and nobody see you, and and you can go in private rooms from other people, and it will be really funny sometimes.
Especially in bedrooms. I don't know, maybe maybe it's just good as we are, or a power would be good to make the world a better place, but I don't know, it's really hard.
I really don't wonder for a power if I was a superhero. I really don't. I thought I listened about a lot of people that say, oh, I like to fly, but I really wouldn't like to fly or have wings, because has a lot of things that you can do because you don't have. For example, jump for an airplane. If I had wings, it doesn't have any I couldn't have that adrenaline if I had wings, so I didn't want, I don't know, I don't wish for a superpower. I couldn't imagine anything. For example, I don't want to read minds. I don't want to have a X-ray view, because imagine if you can read minds. I think I would get crazy, so I don't want. I don't want to have an X-ray view, because wow, I don't need it. So I wish I don't need any power, extra power. I think I have everything that I need to live very well.
They should be careful to whom they go, so check out the references, and they should really read through the profiles and check whether people have common interests.
Read people's profiles and read the recommendations of other people. I think that says a lot about people, and sometimes when hosts don't have anything written about them, if they're not new, that's because people had weird times there and didn't have much positive feedback to give. So I would say do that.
I would say find people you have really you feel you have a connection with. You have sort of same interests. Follow your intuition. That you really feel like the people have a good vibe where you want to have your contact with, and be aware that Couchsurfing is really a sort of well, you go into people's private houses, private spaces. You are with them there, and well, be aware that that's sort of relating with people, and be open, and don't think it's a room for free and you can stay there and just go do your own thing. And I mean, it's about sharing. Couchsurfing is sharing, and I think you should be aware of that. That's very, very important.
My advice to new couchsurfers would be as open as you can be when you're there, staying with people. Give as much as you take, and generally just do it as much as you can. Meet as many people as you can, totally, from all over the world. Yeah.
Maybe to go with an open mind and try to take care of yourself as much as possible. Don't rely too much on your host, and just, I don't know, experience the local life.
I think just to take it not as just a way of, you know, sleeping cheap and travel around, but to really get to know the people and do it as an experience, and you know, just we started it because of you know, just wanted to meet good people, you know. So if everyone just do it from the same reason, there's gonna be like a big group of people that share the goodness. Yeah.
Go for it. Do it. It's just the best thing in the world, and we had the best time of our lives. And yeah, bring plenty of food, and you know, don't live on the host expenses, and share things, and be interested, and read for the profiles first, and then you can see if it matches good and what you can learn from them, and what like you might wanna show them, or So I think it's not about free accommodation. It's
don't
really
scary about strange people and strange houses. That makes it really interesting.
Yeah.
The couchsurfing.
Yeah, and it's always good. And
try.
Yeah, try it.
When you have the chance.
Yeah.
Read the profile very carefully, because it's the unique thing that you have. You don't know So read the profile, you have to read the profile. Even if you are hosting or if you are looking for a coach, you have to read the profile. It's the only thing that I have to say. It's that I do what I do, and I can say that I never had a bad experience, I think, because I read the profiles.
Thank you.
All right.
It was really nice talking to you, and thank you for the wonderful stay and for everything. And now noch something for you in German, in my own language. Herzlichen Dank. Es war schön hier zu sein und gerne bis zum nächsten Mal. Und wenn ihr mal nach Amsterdam kommen wollt, seid ihr herzlich willkommen.
Nice one, guys. I'm Owen. Thank you for having me. It's been wicked to come here, and yeah, thanks for the interview.
Okay. Thank you. It was lovely here.
谢谢你们，再见。Thank you.
Thank you very much, you both, for you hosting me for this interview. And my name is Simone. And well, a big hug for everybody who's watching this interview. It's a very nice experience.